Buenas tardes, clase. Today vamos a learn cómo conjugar los verbos. Verbos son muy importantes en la clase de español. In español, there are tres grupos de verbos. The first group we're going to learn about are los verbos AR. And words that end in AR in español tell you that they are verbs. A verb in its original state is called the infinitive or the infinitivo. Here are some examples of some infinitivos or infinitives. Hablar, cantar, estudiar. And you will see in Inglés that we say to talk, to sing, to study. That's the infinitivo or the infinitive in Inglés. Conjugar, or conjugating, means changing the verb to make it match with the subject. This is very important in Español. Here are those pronombres, or the subjects, los sujetos, that you learned when you learned the verb ser. You have yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros. Remember that's only used in Spain. Ellos, ellas, and ustedes. The column on the left are all singular subjects, and the column on the right are all plural subjects. So what we do is we take these subjects and then make our verbs match. And that's how we create our sentences. So, in order to make a verb in the yo form, to talk about ourselves, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the verb hablar, and hablar ends in AR, so we know it's a verb. We are going to say adios to the AR, the AR ending, adios. So now we have habl. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the special ending that's just for verbs in la forma yo. And that ending is O. So if I want to say I speak Spanish, I would say yo hablo español. So that special ending for verbos en la forma yo es O. Para practicar, you have a chart in front of you, so take some of those verbs that you just worked on from your book and write them on the chart and also put in the Inglés, and then write them in la forma yo. So you can do that now. And now that you've filled some of those in, here are some of the answers. If your verbs aren't in the exact same order or you have other verbs, just check to be sure you're doing the right thing. You're dropping the AR and adding the O. So we have hablo, bailo, canto, estudio, enseño, cocino, miro, trabajo, busco, viajo, gano, nado. Notice they all end in O, so they're all talking about me or I doing them. Okay? La forma tu. The whole conjugating process is pretty similar. There's just one small change. So we're going to start out with the verb hablar again. And hablar is un verbo AR. We're going to say adios AR, habla. And we're going to add the special ending, which is as. So hablas. So tú hablas español. So before we had yo hablo, I speak Spanish. Now we have tú hablas español. Now we have you speak Spanish. So the special ending here is as. And all of these, if you flip over your chart, you can fill in on the back side. And then the next form would be él, ella, usted. So this is this third person singular. So same kind of concept. Hablar, adios, AR, hola, A. A is the special ending. So Paco habla español. A, the special ending. Nosotros, same concept. Hablar, adios, AR, hola, amos. Nosotros hablamos español. So amos is our special ending. And we have vosotros. Remember that is used in Spain. And we have hablar, adios AR, habláis. Notice this one has an accent mark on the A. Very important. So if you're using the vosotros, the accent mark needs to be on la letra A. So vosotros habláis español. So the special ending is ais. And then al final, ellos, ellas, ustedes, hablar, adios AR, hola, an. Ellos hablan español. Special ending, an. So we have o, as, a, amos, ais, an. So para practicar, just take out a piece of paper, some scratch paper on the paper that you have in front of you, and just write these down. See if you can apply what you just learned. So cantar en la forma yo. Estudiar en la forma tú, lavar en la forma nosotros, hablar en la forma ella, y mirar en la forma ellos. Here are your answers. Canto, yo canto, tú estudias, nosotros lavamos, ella habla, y ellos miran. Hope you did well. Here's your tarea para mañana. You're going to write 8 frases, sentences using the new verbs that you just learned. You can use any of them that you want. Use the verbs only in the yo form to talk about things that you do. We're just practicing the yo form right now and getting familiar with these verbs and what they mean. See if you can put in more information to make the sentences interesting. So use the new vocabulary of la ropa, los materiales escolares, or anything else that you've learned so far this year, but do not use other words that you do not know. I want to know what you know. Okay, gracias, adios.